Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today is going to be a second part to our last episode. I'll be finishing this modern house that we started last episode. You can go check that out. And along with finishing this, we might be able to build part of another one too. So let's get on with it. Let's get into the video. So this is so far our progress. All we kind of did was just add a bit to that and start this one, which this took a bit longer than I expected, but we'll be able to finish it this episode. So keeping all the ideas that I thought of last episode, I now know what to do on how to finish this house. Just need to real quick fill this in with some water. We need to add a few doors along with some glass, which we will be using probably a light gray stained glass and some birch doors, because we've got a darker color palette for this one, and then we had a lighter color palette for that one, so we had head dark. Okay, for this, I'm gonna add some full block glass, and same with this side too. And should I make it a bit thicker like this? I think we should do that, yeah. That looks a bit better. It'll look a bit better from the inside. No, actually, I think they might actually mess it up a bit. Nope. So it's actually just from the outside. I don't know why I forgot about that. But thing is, that does look like it's almost floating. So you can see where the edge is. I feel like we should almost be doing that. I feel like we should be doing that. And then we'll also add in a few windows throughout. Be like some right here. Some right here maybe. Some over here. Oh no, that's not the best idea. Let's get our concrete back. I believe right here we used white concrete. I'm not totally sure though. I'm pretty sure we did though. Over here is it the same thing? No. Over here we can add some windows. And then down here we can add. No, we cannot. So we'll need some gray concrete and light gray concrete for this. Fill that in. There we go. Okay. And then I believe over here we can, yes. Over here, can we? Yeah, we can add one right here. I'm just trying to get a bit of variety into this. Sort of add like a few windows, a few small windows everywhere. Oh yeah, I think that looks good. So now just for the interior part, let's get rid of all this extra stuff in our inventory. And let's start decorating. So we're gonna have to sort of go along with the color palette. We don't want it to stand out too much, but we want it to kind of go with it. So maybe we could go with a brown. Yeah, that seems like it would work. have a bed there. Should we have two? Sort of like this. Yeah, maybe we should have that. Alright, we'll then have crafting table. Flower pot with maybe blue orchid. I really like the blue orchid flowers. Although it does kind of go through the ceiling, but it doesn't matter. I also have like one over here. Slightly, whoops. We have a red tulip. Okay, there we go. There's that. We can then have brown shulker box over here. And no, it's not gonna work. It's a bit too blocky. It's a bit thinner. We could do a chest, I guess. Yeah, I mean it looks a lot better than the shulker boxes, but yeah, I think that's gonna work better. And then have our furnaces, along with weighted pressure plates for the. There we go. We could have a refrigerator. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll have a refrigerator. Okay, yeah. An iron door, and then we'll get some quartz blocks. We could possibly just slide it in right here. No, we'd have to go like this, and then we wouldn't. Alright, so, you know, we can put it right here. There you go. Alright, yeah, we can do that. And then we'll have button on the side. There we go. Okay. And I think just get a bit of furniture in here. We'll do oak. And then I don't really do this kind of a couch very often, but you put a, where is it? Yeah, item frame on the sides. There we go. I think that looks good. We can also do it up here too. You do this. Oh, you can. Okay. Did not know you could do that. I thought that would count. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, those are not considered a block, so it wouldn't take up a full block space. Okay. So I believe, after looking at this house, I believe it's done. I'm not liking this too much, but I mean, how else would you get up there without like having a spiral staircase or like just stretching right across? Alright. Alright, I've got plenty of time. Alright, yeah, we'll move on to another house. Real quick, I'm thinking I should expand this a bit farther. And no, we're fine. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then over to the edge of. It's right there. That's where the corner of the house is gonna be. Just have to make sure you line it up with everything else. Alright, for this one, I'm gonna go a bit more of a rustic style. Not, I mean, almost like all of these are modern. I believe all of them are modern. But this category isn't specifically modern houses. It's just mini builds or mini houses. So I don't have to do a modern house. These other ones are specifically modern designs and my versions of modern houses. So these all had to be modern. But that's only because of the specific category they're in. So now we're going to go for a more sort of aged rustic style with some darker, a bit darker colors, except more that stand out too. Have a, maybe we should go for a stone and brick walls. Along with maybe, yeah, these will be for the roof. And the inside will have, maybe, yeah, here. Here's what we'll do. We'll go for, I want a sort of stone, not cobblestone, not stone. Stone brick, maybe? Could we do that? No. I'll stick with what I do best. I will do a rustic. I know I'll do rustic, but I'll have to do a bit of research on how to do them and stuff, and then I'll figure it out. So, you know what? For this one, it's gonna be. No, we're not gonna do an actual house. Obviously, we'll have beds and stuff, but we're gonna go for a bit like the smallest modern house I can make. Like, literally a 3x3. Or this is a 5x5, but like probably as small as this. Okay, we're gonna make it tall. So we're gonna have, it's gonna be smaller. We need a bit. We don't want that blocky thing like quartz. We don't want quartz. We're gonna have white, gray, same color palette. We're gonna have this as a floor. And then we'll also have birch as like a floor for a different level. We'll have it's gonna have big pools, lots of greenery and stuff. So for that, we're gonna have our polished diorite. Trying to think what else would we need. We will need obviously tons of greenery, but we'll get that in a bit. So for this, I almost want a tower like look. So we're gonna have, no, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this more natural. So it's gonna be surrounded by water, also in a moat. Sort of. Okay, this looks good. Gonna be surrounded by water. Okay, there we go. Have it stretch for this way. See, no, we can't do that. We can still have the moat and all like the water and stuff, but it can't be this far up because of that line. So it's actually gonna be halfway in the water. Like some will be on land, some will be in the water. So here's what it looked like. Or I have this stretch a bit further. Has some of these 3 deep parts around. And it's gonna be on this little area right here. This is what it's gonna be on. So we're gonna have 3. Okay, so 3 high. Have a bit more rectangular on a specific side. Then fill the rest in with the white. So we're actually trying to make this as small as possible in this little tiny area. Now this one obviously will not have any functionality to it. It's not going to work. If you have a survival world, this is not going to be very good for you. So let's fill all this in. Let's also start filling in the water too after this. I'm not going to be able to have very big windows either. Let's make sure that we have it like look like it's built into the actual ground. Make it look still like the same size, because it looked like it was 2 and then 3 high. Alright, so on the side, yeah, that's the right size. There we go. And left side right here. So now all we need to do, start filling in with water. Any of this water will fix eventually. It will fix this. And then fill this in. That. There you go. Okay, so that's all still. Nope. Alright, so all still water now. Alright, I don't see anything moving. Alright, we're good. So, there's this little sort of water. We can actually expand this out a bit more. Alright, there we go. So we got the moat done. Now we need to start building the actual house. I can put these away. I'll flip that out. We're going to need that. So here's the house. We're going to have a sort of little bridge. Alright, there we go. No, we need this to be on a be on the bottom. Here, that's what we're gonna need to do. It's gonna have to be like this. Have this into the ground. There we go. Okay. It's got this little tiny bridge. Let's fill this in. We're actually gonna have to use ladders for the stairs, because we won't be able to fit in the stairs. So now I need to plan this out. So we're gonna have next floor here. Then this will be birch. You know what, since it's so small, here's what we'll do. We're gonna be using slabs instead of full blocks. Just for a tiny bit more space. So that you can actually sort of jump and have just a tad more space. And then, no, I still want that sort of layering effect. So we're then gonna have these, and no, that'll still take up more space. And we want this, and we've got like no room in here. So first floor done. Second floor done. Next floor will again have darker color. Up here, what we can do is this will be like a greenery. We'll have it go up one more layer. This will be grass. Here's our third floor. Now we're done with all these. Now we need, we'll have red bed, crafting table, chest, furnace, gold weighted pressure plate. There we go. This one will have a birch sapling. Oh, forgot something very important. We need a door. For this one, we'll have a spruce door. I'm not the biggest fan of spruce doors, but like the only ones that don't have like some sort of depth in them. So it's just completely flat. But like all the other doors either have windows, which is oak door, iron door, jungle door, acacia door, and then the dark oak door and the birch door have colors that sort of stand out more against each other. With this, it's just gray and brown. It's like not the prettiest, but I feel like it'll fit with like the moat. It doesn't go the best with the modern house, but I'll stick with it. Next floor will have the bed. I can't actually fit onto it because of the half slab here. Then have this here with maybe spruce shrub or sapling. I don't know why I said shrub, but there's that. We also will need some lighting, so we'll put torch here. No, torch. Move it there. Move it there. Just same place here, right there. And up here we'll have corners. And that kind of ruins the matter. It seems more like the noob's house. Like if a noob were to have, or if a noob were to try to make a modern house, they'd put torches all over. So let's go ahead and get our concrete back. Okay, there we go. Let's get all this trash out of our inventory. We'll then have some of these. Maybe. Oh yeah. Peony. I still don't know how to pronounce that. Peony. 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 I don't know. But 5 blocks, so we need one more. As a bullet. So this, no, this here, and then no. We have the fern back here. This there. Red bush there. Red bush here. Is there a bullet there? No. Is there a bullet there? Is there a bullet? No, we need. What is it? Peony. Now that still doesn't look right. I don't know why I'm so picky with this right now, but red bush here. Azure bullet back there. Peony here. Fern. Lilac. Mix up the fern with their flower. Nope. I don't even know what I just did right there. There, okay. I like that. I think that's good. Alright. Quick. So we might actually have time to make a third one right now. We could actually be able to do that. Yeah, we might actually be able to do that. We could. You know what? No, we're actually not finished. I just realized something. We're gonna have light blue windows. Have one going out this way. No, I want these to be just a one small window. We'll have them like all throughout the house at like random spots. Here's one. Here's one. Here's one. Put one up here. And then add one right here. Like it sort of look like they're spread out. In a way. Alright, there we go. So here's the house. Inside you get this torch there. The windows everywhere. Make it nice and open. Alright, yeah. I think that's good. So, you know, here's what I actually might do. Yeah, I've got an idea. I'm going to So real quick, add on a bit more to this. I'm then gonna show you something I've been working on for over like 6 months now. I started way back in January on this, and I haven't really been adding much to it ever since, but I'm gonna introduce you guys to it, or I'm gonna show you guys after I film this in. And I'm planning on it just being just for the looks, just show what I can do. You can turn it into like some like Hunger Games map or hide and go seek map. I was planning on making it a hide and go seek map, which it definitely can be a hide and go seek map because it is really big, but I will show you that real quick. I like to call it, you might have seen it in my videos just on the loading screen, but I call it Far Oaks Garden Complex. It's gonna have lots of greenery. It's gonna be very architectural. I haven't done, I mean, it might not look like a lot, but I have done a lot to it. I've been building big glass domes. That one's actually done. Same with that full side. Just need to add in floors and like 10 million other things. This side's done, except need to fill in that glass dome. Create glass dome there. Create glass dome there. This is going to be, I believe, when I created it on a document, like everything about how to make it and things, it was 3 floors. 1, 2, 3. There's gonna be here. I believe these 3 floors are gonna be like offices. Some of these are gonna be like, the top floor is gonna be like VIP rooms and hotels, and then you're gonna have public hotels, more public hotels, and like epic or whatever you call them, like elite or like the penthouses or whatever you would like to call them. Then 4th floor is actually just gonna be a greenery just on the top of it. And as I'm talking about this, it's starting to come back to my memory, but if we go to the very top and get like an aerial view of this place, I can kind of remember in my head how I'm planning this. This is by far the biggest thing I've ever created, but I'm going to zoom out to the point where you'll be able to see what I would think is the whole map, which you can't even zoom out that big without like completely fogging this out. But here's my idea of what I think. Over there, big garden maze, and back over there, some sort of like really big fountain. Then over here, we're gonna have a library at this corner, and back there's gonna be log cabins with like surrounded by all 100% custom made trees, like at least 200 of them, I would estimate. Then over here, some sort of like an entrance to a cave right here, like right there, sort of like right there, in this sort of square I'm drawing. And then it goes underground. There's lots of like big geodes and crystals and everything under it. And then over here, I actually forget what I was going to do. Treehouse, big treehouse. I was gonna make a big treehouse right there. And then in each of these glass domes are gonna be like custom trees, custom plants, lots of greenery, things like that. And that's gonna be the entrance down there. And then the big hallway, which I have not even started creating yet, which is gonna take so long. And then obviously like these sort of custom made floors that I really like, with like plants as different colors. And it's gonna be the entrances to each one through here. Gonna have like, I'm probably gonna create like some big like multicolored tree in here, or like cherry blossom or something. But other than that, I mean, just a bit longer because it's only been like what, 15-20 minutes, I would think. No, probably like 25 minutes, but I'm gonna make this one a bit longer, so I might as well just go ahead and show you some other plans I've got for the future. Fishing simulator. Got that. Got probably everything. I'm sort of thinking like you fish, you trade in the fish for specific things. Can those things that you got from trading them in can buy stuff with, I guess. And it's mainly just for exploring. Like I'll build like cities and everything, and just like I'll hide in tons of Easter eggs you can find throughout the map, like that. But here's sort of this main area that you. This is like what I like to call the starting area. Got a few villagers. Sort of like a rundown. You should. I'm gonna call it like a leveling up system, where you start here. You got these handmade cherry blossom trees. This nice little pond. This is where you start to fish in. And this is all custom training over here. I completely changed everything over here. And I created the abandoned farm, sort of like farm or town. So this is like the level, like the place you start at. You can get a ton of fish, and then you can trade them in at a trading station, which I actually got a YouTube tutorial. I believe his name was Crayfish, Mr. Crayfish. He made a trading system where you can, if you put in a specific item, if you put in a certain amount, it'll give that certain amount back. Which if you trade in salmon, it'll give you gold. Or you can cook the salmon for food, same with the fish. Trading the fish for iron. And I'm thinking, once you get a certain amount of iron and gold, you go over here and you can like buy a boat, or like a boat ticket or something with that certain amount. And then you can travel anywhere with your boat. You can go to a new space, and then you'll fish there. You'll get better rewards, things like that. And it's kind of like a tycoon game. If you play Roblox, you'll know what that is. I haven't played that game in so long, but I'm not the biggest fan of it anymore. But yeah, it is kind of like a tycoon. You get some stuff, level up, you get better stuff, keep leveling up, things like that. And that's kind of what I'm planning. I'm thinking, here's the starting area. I'll have some other old, like, abandoned town over here, except a lot bigger. And then I'm thinking having a city down this way, like an actual big city down here, sort of just around this area, and like these woods and stuff. Except when I think of city, I'm thinking more of a rustic town style build, because I mean this is mainly just about fishing and exploring. So I guess that's pretty much my plans for the future. I could turn like these, building the rest of these and stuff, into a series. Tonight I've actually a few times, which for you it just looks like I'm staying on Minecraft, but I've been going on to time, because tonight I've actually got a baseball game. It's my final game. If we win this, we win the whole tournament. So wish me luck, I guess. So let me just show you a few more quick things about this, and then I guess that'll be the end of the video. Down here, the way, once you trade in your stuff or whatever you want to trade in, down this way, the way to get up is to this old abandoned tower, like climb out of. Then you can hop back in here, and the only way to actually get up onto there is through that. Let me get this villager out of here. I don't really want these villagers in the water. I want villagers to be here to not just seem like you're alone. I want it to sort of seem like as if you can play this with friends. I want it to be co-op. So adding in villagers here, if you are playing solo, will give you that idea. But, you know, villagers are really annoying. After I had the idea of adding in villagers, I had to add, like, all this extra stuff and everything just to keep the villagers inside. Like, all these walls and stuff that you see, you can't get out of. Or what a villager can't get out of. A player might be able to from right here, but I mean a villager can't do parkour like that. And yeah, I actually remember over here you can't get out. you can't really get out anywhere. For a villager can't get out anywhere, and it's pretty hard for a player to also. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much the end of the video. I'll real quick look at all my worlds. If I want to show you something, I'll show it to you. Let me just see real quick. Yeah, here's the world with all the modern houses and stuff. Here's the big complex I showed you, fishing simulator. Here's my first modern houses I actually made. I could show you those in another video. But, oh yeah, actually I can show you my zombie survival world. See how Destruction Derby. This is two golf worlds. This is mini golf. This is an old project I've done. This is my third modern house, unfinished. And yeah, here's what I'm actually gonna do. I'm gonna make another video of my modern house worlds and my zombie survival world. Maybe, yeah, probably Destruction Derby, Lost Age. Just gonna delete that. I don't need that anymore. And yeah, thanks for watching the video. Wish me luck in my baseball game tonight. Thanks for watching my video, and peace.